Today, all I'm doing is going over my quick thoughts about NASCAR Championship weekend. So yeah, I'm just having an old logo there, so I can have light on my face. So that's cool. But yeah, we're gonna be giving my thoughts on what on the champions. So let's get right into it. The truck race. I didn't see the truck race, so. Damn, why is this camera so messed up? I don't know why. I'm gonna have to like hold it the rest of the video. But Corey Heim is the champion for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and I think that's honestly a good thing because he's the only guy that's been consistent all year. Holy crap! I'm not even lying to you. What 11 wins? Like I think Phoenix was his 12th. The format almost got completely exposed in this race when what's it called? When there was a caution coming out and Corey Heim fell to the back. And then with 2 to go, he just decides to put it 7 wide, and then he got the lead. That was a lucky break for NASCAR because if he lost, I think people would have rioted. And then the next day, they did. Because the next day, you had Jesse Love win the championship over Connor Zilisch. And that's where I think it's stupid because Jesse Love, does he have 10 wins? No. Does he? I mean, yeah, he's a great driver. He had the best race of his career. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on him for this. I love Jesse Love. No pun intended. But was he the clear champion? No, I think it was Zilisch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Jesse Love, like I just said, but Connor Zilisch should have got the championship. He had 10 wins, the best rookie season ever. I'm pretty sure, like 20 top fives, 23 top tens. Only 10 races where he didn't finish in the top 10. It was an amazing year for Connor Zilisch. This format, that's where it just needed to go at that point because like that's just a sour note to end your season on. 10 wins, having an amazing season, and then like what the final 2 races, they just don't matter apparently. I saw this thing on Twitter where it's like this applies to the cup race, but basically any race. I mean, the first 36 and a half races don't matter until the last caution. So yeah, that's basically the consensus. And yeah, that's what I hate about this format, and I hate the resetting of everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every round, the points reset. I don't know why they reset. I thought they always continued. No, that's another thing I learned like a few weeks ago, and I think that's a dumb thing. Well, getting a win and you're in, honestly, that's kind of a dumb thing too. Get this, the guy that's been the most consistent all year. What? Let's just hypothetically say, like, if this was what 1988 with this format, Richard Petty could have had 26 wins and still would have lost the championship. That's how stupid this format is. And they're going to say, oh, lights shine brightest and all that, or they didn't perform when lights shine brightest. That's not fucking NASCAR. That's like NFL. That's like the Cowboys in the wild card. Playoffs, like other sports, are born with playoffs. I don't think NASCAR fits into that playoff agenda because there's so many different people that could actually have great years, and they could just lose that championship. I do think I'm not really in favor of the 36 race format. That's kind of an unpopular opinion. I'm more in favor of a 10 race chase because like it's the 10 most consistent drivers all year and 10 races to like duke it out in points, like 10 races to be super consistent and all that. I like the chase format, but at this point I would take anything else other than what we have right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're moving on to the cup race, by the way. Denny Hamlin led like what over like 200 laps and still lost that championship. Now here's the argument here. Kyle Larson deserved the championship because he had the most points going into this race, or he was behind by 11 points in the Winston Cup format, or I think or in the 36 race points format. I don't know, but he ended up winning because he got like what 3rd in this race. So he ended up getting the most points out of anyone all season in the 36 race format. So yeah, he did deserve the championship. I just hate how it was built around how bad this format is. Because you have people attacking Larson's championship win because they're saying, "Oh, Denny was the most consistent all year. Denny had the most wins. He was the most consistent driver." Yeah, Larson was, by the way. But like this championship format, it makes it feel so sour because the headlines heading into that race were Denny Hamlin wanting a championship, and this being the only race where he can do that, or Denny Hamlin wins a championship, winning for his father, which they were like milking the shit out of that thing during the broadcast. Winning for his father, winning his first ever championship before he retires and all that. Greatest driver to never win a championship, and it was just soured on the fact that Kyle Larson won the championship, and that's not a bad thing that Kyle Larson won the championship. I think all 4 of them had a deserving case. But the way Kyle Larson won, it just put like a sour taste in everybody's mouth. I'm still depressed over that, by the way. I like Kyle Larson, but like, it hit me. But with Kyle Larson, I feel like if you had done the 36 race format, nobody would be so pissed off to the point where they're saying boycott NASCAR, boycott this format. If you had a 36 race format, nobody would be complaining about Larson winning that championship because it would actually be like, I don't know, but nobody would be complaining though. And same thing with Las Vegas. With Las Vegas, Denny Hamlin won the race. It was his 60th win. But all everybody cared about. I'm stuttering, by the way. This is a raw take. I don't have nothing else to do today. Or to film today. Sorry. But this is a raw take. Or this is a raw. Yeah. Sorry. Damn. I'm terrible at this. But in Vegas, the 60th win for Denny Hamlin, it didn't end up mattering because all that was focused on was that he got into the Phoenix race, which 60 wins is an incredible milestone, and that's thrown away for a stupid championship format. That's why I think it needs to change, and I think it needs to change now. I've had enough of this. Last year I hated it. This year I don't hate it as much, but I still hate it because Connor's Diller's lost. I'm kidding. But it just showed how bad it is. Like, with the truck race, it almost unfolded real bad. With the Xfinity race, that proved that we just need something else. And with the Cup race, a deserving champion did not get the credit he deserves because of the format it was in. I think I explained it pretty well. Good night.